As we all know, Red Rush kind of sold the Guardians of the Globe. He had all the time in the world to come up with a plan, and instead he decided to throw some slow telegraph punches at Omni-Man. I'm not going to sit here and roast him too much though, I'll save that for another video. Today, I wanted to talk about what if the Flash replaced Red Rush in Invincible. The Flash could do the same thing Red Rush did. He could grab all the civilians and move them somewhere safe, get them completely out of harm's way. Well, unless it's the Flash from the Snyderverse. That version actually can't relocate people like that. And I'm not pulling that out my ass either. Remember the scene where Barry was saving Iris? He had to slowly and carefully move each one of her limbs so he didn't accidentally turn her into red mist, which is honestly a really cool concept. I wish more speedsters worked like that. The Flash would also make easy work of the Mauler Twins. He could just run around and give them the Red Rush treatment, hit them both with a couple punches, or he could pull a reverse Flash and phase his hand right through their chest. Although I'm not gonna go on a limb and say Barry probably isn't doing that, but he could. It's always an option. He could also run to the next city over, hit a 180, come flying back, and land an absolute super punch on both of the Mauler Twins. That should probably do the trick. Now, Red Rush is out. The Flash steps in. Do I think he could save the Guardians and beat Omni-Man? Absolutely. The very first punch Omni-Man threw wasn't some friendly bro tap. He was clearly trying to knock Immortal's lips clean off his face. So right away, Barry should realize, yeah, this dude is a serious problem. But even if he doesn't figure that out immediately, he can literally think at super speed. He has all the time in the world to come up with a plan, and hopefully Barry's plan is a little better than Red Rush's. If it's CW Flash, probably not. If it's basically any other Flash, probably yes. I'm also pretty confident Barry is significantly faster than Omni-Man. It wouldn't be like his fights against Superman where Superman is slower but can still kind of keep up. To Barry, Omni-Man will probably look like he's moving in slow motion, maybe even completely frozen. With that kind of speed, Barry could relocate the Guardians, warn Cecil, come up with a strategy, or he could just do exactly what Red Rush was doing and keep moving everyone before Omni-Man lands a hit. Now obviously, he can't keep doing that forever. Eventually, he's going to have to fight Omni-Man himself. And argue all you want, if Flash can hang with Superman, I promise you he can hang with Omni-Man. There's a couple different ways Barry wins this. The first and most obvious one is give Omni-Man the reverse Flash treatment. Just a little fight over. The second option, hit Omni-Man with an infinite mass punch. If that doesn't knock his lips off, I honestly don't know what will. And if Barry decides to not do either of those, the Guardians are probably cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Let me know, comment below what you guys thought and what are your opinions on this fight, and drop what you guys want me to cover next, and I'll see you guys later.